All right. Hey everyone. We are live from, I guess we're about a mile underneath the Earth's surface here in the Stanford Underground Research Lab in South Dakota. And when you think of South Dakota, most people probably don't think about really high-tech research labs, which is why I thought it would be interesting to go live from here. This completes a series that we've done where last year we went live to the International Space Station. So I thought that was pretty neat at the time. So now being able to go live from a mile underneath the Earth's surface kind of gets the other end of the spectrum and showing that we have connectivity down here and the ability to broadcast live to all these people around the world. So the work that's going on here is interesting on a couple of fronts, both the science and the community. And I'm going to ask a couple of folks who work here to come over in a second and talk about some of what they've experienced and some of the work that they're doing. Scientifically, being a mile under the Earth makes it easier to pick up signals around things like neutrinos with some mask from the rock face above this, so that way you're not picking up all the cosmic rays from the sun. So it makes it so that you can build equipment that can kind of detect the different particles and the different states of things without distraction from the other cosmic rays. So they'll get into that in a little bit more in a second, and what the implications of that are for understanding the universe and a lot of the different cutting edge of physics. The other thing that's just super interesting about this place is it used to be a gold mine, right? So if you go back, I mean, how recently was this active? I mean, 15, 17 years ago? Yeah. Right? I mean, this was the largest gold mine in North America, I think maybe even in the whole Western Hemisphere. And I think that this place produced about, what was it, like 3 million pounds of gold or something on that order of magnitude. So, one of the interesting things that, as we go around the country for this year of travel, that we've seen as a theme is, there are a lot of places that have had their economy primarily focus on natural resources or on the land that are shifting to modern knowledge economies and making it so that rather than people fighting over resources, if one person has gold, that means another person doesn't have it. With a knowledge economy, that's not the case. You learn something new, you discover something, and everyone can benefit from that. So as a lot of these facilities in the economy gets upgraded to a modern knowledge economy, that becomes positive sum, and really everyone can benefit from that. So before going on for too long on this, I want to introduce a couple of the folks here on the science side to start. This is Jared. He's the scientific director here in Cabanan, who was running and just explaining to me one of the interesting experiments that you guys are running on detecting neutrinos and trying to understand basically what is going on with matter and antimatter in the world. So I don't know if you want to start off just talking about why this experiment is important for the world and what exactly you're testing for and why it's good to do here.
So this is the Myrana demonstrator experiment, which is under nuclear physics, and we're trying to understand the behavior of a neutrino. And it's kind of interesting that we're shielding ourselves from everything around us so that we can try to not see a neutrino and look at this rare occurrence that's called neutrinoless double beta decay. And hopefully this will give us more of an understanding on why there's matter in the universe and why we're here. So scientists come from all over the United States and all over the world that are part of this collaboration. Students, scientists from universities, Department of Energy, they all come, and we've been assembling this experiment for 5 years. We've finished, we're taking data, and it opens up so many possibilities in this area.